Today we are going to be using a small ball if you happen to have it, your TheraBand, and some light weights. I'm going to just stick with my 2 pounds today, but feel free to drop down to 1 pound or even water bottles or whatever you have. All right, let's start sitting nice and tall at the front edge of our chair. And then with your arms down by your side, inhale, lift those arms up, and then look up to the ceiling. And then exhale, lower the arms down, start to look forward, right? So it's just sending your gaze up. Inhale, arms up, eyes up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Good. Keeping your arms down by your side. Just take some gentle side bends. So you can kind of use the front legs of the chair to slide the palm down. Just kind of warming up the torso. Nice. And come to center. Good. Now just warming up the neck. So just draw the chin to the chest. And then reverse, draw the chin up to the ceiling. Send your gaze up. Stretch the neck here. And then chin to chest. And chin to ceiling. Stretch the neck. Chin to chest. And chin to ceiling. And come back to center. Good. Now tip your ear to your left and then take your right arm, bend the elbow into your side, flex your palm like you're going to serve a platter, and then reach that opposite arm out and away. And see if you notice a little bit more of a stretch from the base of the ear down across the shoulder. Bring that arm in, lift that head up. Good. Tip the ear to the right, bending that left arm, flex that palm, and then send the arm away. And just notice that stretch here on this side, and then bring it in and down. Good. Now we're going to just turn the head. So just turn it to the left shoulder and come center. Turn it to the right shoulder. Notice one side may be more flexible than the other. And center. And again, keeping the shoulders just nice and relaxed. You're not trying to pull the shoulder forward. You're just stretching through the neck. And center. And other side. And center. And down. Good. Now let's stretch our facial muscles, right? So just make a wide, wide face. Open the jaw, open those eyes. And then make a real small face. Scrunch the eyes, scrunch the nose, scrunch your mouth. And then get wide again. And small. And wide. And small. And release. Nice. Okay, now I am going to use a ball for this next portion. If you don't have one, you could grab a pillow, or without it, just kind of focus on kind of finding that inner thigh as we do this. So we're just going to lift our heels, squeezing the ball. Lift, 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 lift. So the ball just kind of helps us find a little bit more inner thigh work. You can do it without, but it takes a little bit more concentration to find that muscle. Lift, squeeze the back of the calves, lift, 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 lift. And pause. Good. Now just lift the toes and down. Lift the toes and down. Lift those toes. All right, so I'm going to try and work through my shin here. Lift, 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 lift. And 10. And release. All right, I'm going to sit that ball down. Hugging the right knee into the chest. Take your hands underneath the thigh and then pull the leg up into you and sit up nice and tall. Good, and stretch the leg out, straighten it and bend it. Straighten it and bend it. Ooh. Nice. And down. With that foot down, you can sit just a little bit further back in your chair just to have some support. Sit up nice and tall, pull the stomach in. We're going to make the alphabet with our ankle. So start with the letter A and B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Sit up tall. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Great, put that foot down, shake that hip out. Hug the left in, so grab the hands underneath that thigh, but sit up tall as you do. So just go where you can, and then straighten and bend this leg. Straighten and bend, lengthen behind the knee. And press it out, good, and lower it down. Holding it out there, kind of just using your quad to hold it on that angle, and here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, oof, Y, and Z. Ooh, shake it out. That's why it's harder today. Okay, taking your band, or just hold those arms up towards the ceiling, taking a nice side bend. So lift the rib cage up and off the hips, and then reach up and over. And then pull yourself back home. And let's add our breath. So inhale here at the top. Exhale, side bending. Inhale first, and then exhale as you use your stomach to lift you home. Inhale. Exhale, fold up and over the other side. Inhale first. Exhale, pull the stomach in to lift you back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale first. Exhale, come home. Bend those elbows, bringing the band down. So just make the goalpost with those arms, good, and lift back up. So right now I'm just tapping the top of my head and up and pull and down. Nice. Pull and pull. Good. Then we might be able to come a little further behind the head. Right. Nice. So just kind of bring that shape. Try and roll the shoulders back a little bit and bring it behind the head. If you're having trouble, if you're having to dip the neck to get the band behind you, just come back to the top of the head. Reach. Nice stretch through the front. Woo. One more. And release. Then having the band come behind the back. And then hold those elbows in by your side. Palms are flat, and then just rotate the shoulders open here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and release. Squeeze the back of the shoulder blades, sit up tall and release. Good, squeeze, even pull the low stomach in right here and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And release, good, one more. and down. Good, bringing the band back around to the front. You can just make your, bow and arrow shape. So pull the right elbow away from you, aiming to the left. Good, lift those arms up and overhead. And then aim to the right, pulling that left elbow back, back, back. Lift those arms up and overhead and pull. Roll that right shoulder back and lift those arms up. And other side, left shoulder reaches back a little bit. And up. And again to the left. Getting that chin to look over that shoulder. And coming up. And other side. And up. And bringing it down. Good. Putting the band aside. Take some nice shoulder rolls. One direction. And then reverse the direction. Nice. Okay, I'm going to hold my 2-pound weights today for our hundreds. Right, so remember, this is our part of our breathing exercise and helping us to find our abdominals. And I'm going to add a little leg lift today. So you're going to start with the palms facing back and start to move those arms up and down. Good. And then take that inhale, lengthen that left leg. Exhale, put it down. Inhale for 5. Exhale, put the leg down. Pull the stomach in on that exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Turn on that quad. Exhale, draw the belly in. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And pause. Coming into a little bit of a roll down, draw the chin to the chest. Roll forward, coming into a nice flat back here. Let the arms hang heavy like rag dolls. So I still have my weights. You're going to take a row here. So bend those elbows back to you and row. And then straighten the arms. Row and straighten. Row, pinch the shoulder blades together here. Push your feet into the floor. So kind of activate the back of the legs. Pushing the heels into the floor. Maybe you can feel a little hamstring glute turn on. Now stay here. Take a tricep kickback. So just reach those arms behind you and bend. Straighten that arm behind you and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. And still notice that you're going to try and pull your stomach in off the thighs. So we're not just resting down on the legs. We have this strong flat back. And then we're going to combine it. We're going to reach the arms down. We're going to row, tricep, bend, and lengthen. Row, tricep kickback, bend those elbows and straighten. Lift, press back, return home, lengthen, lift, press back, return, on home. Last one, lift, press back, turn, home, hold here. Pull the stomach in as you roll on up. Nice. All right, I'm going to set just one weight down. We're going to come into a little combo here. So I just have the weight in my right arm. Opposite leg, opposite arm are going to lift. So right out to the front, you're going to straighten the right arm and left leg and bring it down. Same side, right arm, left leg. Good. So now think about pulling your stomach in to help the leg lift, tightening the quad at the same time, right? Ab pulls in to help the hip lift and release. And lift. And abs in. And lift. Good, 2 more. Last one. And down. Good. Switch arms, so put the weight in the other arm. Sit up tall, notice where your hips are in space, and here we go. Lift and lower. lift, ab pulls in, quad tightens and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Inhale when you're down. Exhale to lift. Exhale. 2 more. And down. Switching sides again. Now, when the leg goes out, the arm is going to go out to a T shape. So inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. Stomach pulls in. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale down. Nice work. Inhale down. Exhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. And down. Nice. Give yourself a little wiggle. Last set on this side. So again, sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhale, arm out. Inhale down. Exhale. Tighten your glutes. Sit up tall. Inhale down. Exhale. Now exhale. Good. And lift. And lift. Nice. 2 more. Last one. And down. Great. Set the weight down. Shake out the hips here a little bit. Coming into a little cat-cow, placing those hands on top of the thighs. Draw the chin to the chest. Round your spine here. Push the palms away. Push your feet into the floor. Maybe turn your glutes on here a little bit. And then reverse that. Pull the abs in. Slide the palms back. Bend the elbows. Look up into extension. And then reverse, chin to chest. We reach forward into that stretchy cat pose. And release. Bend those elbows. Look on up. Good. And again, chin to chest. Reach forward. Create some space through the vertebra there. And then pull the stomach in. Lift back up. And come home to center. Good. Coming into our saw. So make a little space. Take your stance a little bit wider if you're able to reach a little bit further. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Turning to your right. Exhale. Reach down past that pinky toe. Back arm, shoulder turns down, palm up. Reach the arms away from one another here. Inhale. And then exhale. Pull the stomach in to come back home. Inhale through center. Turning left. Exhale. Reach down towards the floor. Reach those arms away from one another. Inhaling. Exhale. Pull the stomach in and come center. Inhale, lift, twist, reach. So you can take this as just a flat back hinge if that feels better to you. Inhale, exhale. Pull the stomach in and lift. Inhale, center. Twist, exhale, reach, or you can reach towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, home. Last set, inhale. Rotate, exhale on that diagonal. Reach those fingertips away from one another. Inhale, exhale. Use the stomach to come home. Last one. Inhale, exhale, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, exhale, home. And arms down. Shake it out. Nice. Sit all the way back in your chair, taking your hands behind your head. And then lift head, neck, and chest, and then take that gentle arc over the back of your chair and bring it home. And back over the chair. And bring it home. And back over the chair. And home. And back over the chair. And home. And arms down. Nice. Coming into our baby squats or sitting and tapping the chair, right? So bringing your feet parallel. Hands can be on the chair, on your thighs, or reach out in front, depending on where you are today, right? So tighten your seat, hinge at the hip, standing on up, right? And we're just gonna hinge back, tap that chair, and come back on up. Good, tap that chair and come on up. Tap that chair and up. Good. So when you come into that stand, push your heels into the floor. Use the back of the legs. Hinge at the hips and lower. Back of the legs, abs pull in. And down. And up. And down. Last one. Stay up and stand up. Nice. Take your band or Lee, clasp your fingers behind your back. I'm using the band today. Roll the shoulders back and then just reach those arms off the back and lower down. Right? Reach those arms off the back, roll the shoulders back here and lower down. And reach. And lower down. And reach. And lower down. One more, reach, stretch, 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 good. And down. Putting the band down. Okay, one more set of our squats. So come in front of your chair. Again, you're just practically hip distance, slightly turned out, and then lower yourself to the chair and stand back up and tap and lift. Good. And down and up and down and lift. Squeeze the glutes on the way up, right about here. Squeeze those glutes. Good. And pull the stomach in as well. And up. And up. Two more. Ooh, last one. Stand. Ooh, nice. Shake it out. Again, clasp your hands behind your back or take your band. And again, reach those arms. Good. Reach. Reach. And then tilt the head. Taking a stretch here through the neck. Good. Bring the head back up to center. Lower those arms. Reach those shoulders back. Tilt the head the other direction. Ooh, tighter side. Bring the head back up. Lower the arms. One more time each side. Roll those shoulders back. Tilt the head. Bring that head up. Arms to center. Last time. Lift those arms off the back. Tilt the head. Bring that head to center and return those arms and shake it out. All right, come and have a seat. So we are using the band. You'll just be able to lift that leg up and pulse, Lee. You'll be great. Okay, so putting it around that right ball of the foot, sitting up nice and tall, we're just gonna start to pulse the leg up, 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 up. Using the quad. And again, it's more challenging to sit towards the front of the chair. You have a little bit more support through the body if you sit to the back of the chair. So everyone can kind of find their best spot for this. Lift, 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 lift. Good. Now we're just going to pulse the leg out. So just push it out, out, out. And even put a hand on this outer thigh here. And I'm just trying to kind of start to activate that outer hip muscle, pushing out, 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 out. Nice. And then we're going to go the other way. We're going to kind of work the inner thigh. You're going to just push the leg in. So just imagine you're pushing something really heavy across the floor with that nice straight leg. So sometimes the tendency is to bend the knee if we're getting a little tired, but we want to keep that leg nice and straight and really move from the inner thigh. You're really not starting from the knee or the ankle. Push, 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 and pause. All right, now for the hamstrings. So if hopefully there's some space underneath your chair, you're just going to kind of drag your foot underneath and squeeze the back of the leg and release. Drag the foot underneath, squeeze and release. Another good image is just imagine you're squeezing a ball behind the knee and release. Squeeze and release. Press and release. Good. And again, you're just pressing that imaginary ball right behind the knee between the calf and the hamstring. And down. Then we're going to take a stretch. So sit just about forward at the front edge of the chair. And then if you don't have the band, just take your hands up behind your thigh. Woo, and then rock back, bringing the leg up a little bit and down if you would like. We have the band helps. So you're just going to rock back and release. Good. And then you can reach for your calf and lift. Pull the belly in. You're just rocking on the pelvis here. Again, getting a bit of a stretch to the back of the leg. And release, and then take your force stretch on that side. So that same leg we just worked, our right leg, sitting up nice and tall. Open that knee towards the floor a little bit and then hinge at the hip. Again, take this nice flat back. Good. And release. Shake it out. Other side. So again, take note of where you were sitting on that chair. Sitting up nice and tall, right? The lift and lower, up and down, just lift and lift. And again, I'm not going very high, just enough to turn that quad on. Pull the belly in to help lift the leg up. Up, 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 up. Good. Great, now to the outside, right? So I'm just gonna push the leg open, working through that outer hip muscle. Push, 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 push. Good, and then the inner thigh, we're gonna sweep it towards the center. Push something heavy across the floor. Nice straight leg. I'm even in a little bit of a turnout here to kind of really find that inner thigh all the way down the side of the knee, inside of the knee. Good. And release. And then the last one is the hamstring, right? You're going to squeeze that imaginary ball underneath the seat and lengthen. Press that heel towards your seat and lengthen. Heel to seat and lengthen. Heel to seat, heel to seat, heel to seat, and press, press, press. Last one. So on this band one, I'll show you without the band. So if you sit a little bit more forward, take the leg up, straighten it. Good, walk just a little further. Good, and then just pull. And release. And draw that leg up, back, good, and release. And pull, get your stretch. I know it's okay if the knee is bent. It is most likely going to be bent. And come forward and take your force stretch on this side. Nice work. So again, open up the knee, hinge at that hip. And release, shake it out. Taking your hands behind your head, sit tall. We're going to do a nice flat back hinge. You're going to inhale and tip back. Exhale, come home. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. I'm going to push my feet firmly into the floor, turn my seat on. Inhale, tip back. Exhale, home. Inhale back. Exhale, home. So I want you to think about all these muscles kind of in your mid upper back, everything where those shoulder blades are. You're keeping a nice flat back. You're lifting to get tall and you're using your whole waist, your whole torso to bring you back home. Nice. Tip and home. Last one. And home and down. Shake it out. All right, now we're going to just try a little twist and reach. So hands behind the head again. I want you to turn to the left and again, take that small hinge and come back up and center. Turn right. You're just going to hinge a little bit back, lift up and come center. Turn, hinge, small little hinge and center. Twist, reach back and center. Good. Last time, reach back and center and home. Nice. Grabbing the weights again. Holding them out in front, a little bit of a hug a tree, just one arm at a time today. So just open that right arm and turn to the right and bring it home. Left arm open and bring it home. Good. So just kind of now working rotation of the spine. Bring it home. Sit nice and tall and home. And I'm not even going that far. Woo. Just where I can start to feel the ribs kind of open up through that side. Reach. And reach. Reach. Good. Last one. And center and down. Lowering the weights down. All right, now we're going to come on to a new one for rotation as well. So you're going to take your hinge and taking that right hand behind the head. So left hand stays onto the thigh, right hand behind the head, and I'm in that hinge. And then from here, I am just going to rotate to the right, lift that elbow towards the ceiling, and then bring the elbow back parallel to the floor. Rotate and open. Nice. And come back center. Rotate and open. And come back center. Rotate. Rotate and reach. And home. Bring both hands down and then pull the stomach in, roll back up. Great job. All right, let's do the other side. So we're going to hinge. Right hand on, left hand comes behind the head. We're in that nice flat hinge. And now rotate and look to the opposite wall and bring that elbow down. And rotate, turn. You're trying to get your heart to reach that wall, face the wall, and then back to center. Rotate that rib cage here again. And home. And again, only go as far as you kind of feel that stretch. Especially we haven't done a lot of rotation in this way. And out. Reach. And reach. Oh, nice. One more. And down, bring both hands onto the legs and then pull the stomach in and lift back up. Good. All right. One more of rotation before we take that big stretch. So now hands behind the head. And then you're going to turn. You're going to lift your right leg and turn right and bring it center. Lift and turn left and bring it center. And right and center right. So two things going on again. We're tightening that quad, lifting that leg and center. Lift and center. Lift and center. And lift and center. Last one. And arms down. Shake it out. Nice. Now come into a nice seated stretch. So just take that right leg over the left. Hug the right leg. Turn to the right. You can use the chair today. Yeah, reach your arm over the back of the chair. And then just sit up even taller. So you're trying to hug the leg across the body, turning that head, look over your back shoulder. Sit taller, taller, and taller. And release. Shake it out. Good. Other side. So right, left leg over right. Turn, look over the back chair. Use the back of the chair today. Draw the knee across the body. Look up and over. And again, get taller as you twist. and return and come center. Nice. Shake it out. Coming into a little kind of footwork, kind of memory pattern game here, right? So we've done this in the past, but it's been a few times. So starting with the right leg. Oh, I'm gonna have to, you guys are gonna have to mirror me on this one. I think I forget. Front, front, back, back. Let's just start with our box. So I'm leading with that right leg, right? So front, front, back, back. I'm just making a box. All right, and then I'm going to add on, I'm going to go front, front. With the right, I'm going to cross behind, come back front, and then back, back. So all with that right leg does most of the work. Front, cross, back, back. Front, front, cross, back, back. Front, front, cross, back, back. Front, front, cross, back, back. All right, other side. Front, front, back, back. Just make your box. Back, front, front, back, back. Good. All right, now start our pattern. So we're going to go front, front, behind, cross, come to the front, and then back it up again. So go to the front, cross behind, back it up. Leading with that left leg and back, left foot. Front, cross, and back. Front, front, cross, and back. One more. Cross, back, and done. Good. Just kind of stretch your hips. Just rotate your hips towards the left. It can just be staggered here a little bit. Good. And then switch. Just rotate them right. So you're staying a little bit square as the hips are going in the opposite direction. And again, you're going to rotate them the other direction. And again, rotate. And release. Good. All right, coming to standing for a little bit of standing arm work, standing leg work. So grabbing your weights or water bottle. Move everything out to the side here. Okay, first coming into our overhead press. So just having those hands just by the shoulders and then just lifting those arms up and lower down with control. And then I'm standing with my heels together, kind of in a natural turnout. So a little bit of a V with the feet. And then I'm squeezing my legs towards the center, using my seat, pulling my stomach in as the arms go overhead and lower down. Lift and lower down. Lift and lower down. 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 And 10. Good. Holding the arms down by your side. If you need a hand on your chair for balance, please do so, but come parallel. So then open the feet. So they're just everything stacked right under the hips. And I'm just holding the weights for a little bit of kind of counterweight here. Releve, lift those heels up and down, up and down, up and down. And just kind of notice if you are kind of just holding on to a light weight, it kind of just helps send those shoulders down and in place. So we're not shrugging or tensing anywhere else. Use your inner thighs, use your outer thighs, use your abs. And down. Okay, single leg. This is a little bit more challenging. So even one finger on a chair for balance. Now tighten everything up before you even begin. Turn those quads on, lift and lower. Lift, lift, lift. Last one and down. Shake it out. Okay, other side. And again, before we even begin, legs are turned on, seats turned on, and here we go up. And 2. Think about going straight up. 3. Using the calf, using the glute, using your abs. 4. 7, 8. We got it. 2 more. 10, and down. Shake it out. Nice work. Okay, coming into a front lunge. So I'm going to bring my right foot forward. I'm going to bend my right knee. My back leg is going to be straight. My heel is going to stay on the floor. So you've got this nice stance, right? And your hips are square. And then bring the arms up by the shoulders. And we're just going to start a little boxing. So left arm, right arm. And keep boxing. Just alternate those arms. And then just feel strong in your stance, right? The heels are pushing into the floor. Pulling the stomach in. Nice. Last time. Bring those arms down, step forward, and then switch legs. So bring the other leg behind you. Again, the front knee stays bent, right? Knee reaching over that ankle towards that second toe. Back heel stays on the floor. Arms straight down by your side, a little chest expansion. Arms are forward, and then you're going to draw those arms back, roll the shoulders back, lift head, neck, and chest. Bring everything back to neutral. Arms come forward. And again, we reach back, roll the shoulders back. Ooh, a little bit of balance work here. And bring everything forward. And again, reach back. And forward. And back. And forward. And back. And forward, bringing those arms to a T, staying here in this lunge. Take this low V now, reach the arms down and back. And then lift the arms back up to parallel. Rotate the whole shoulder, reach with the pinky towards the floor, then lift those arms back up and home. Ooh, one more. Rotate the arms out and then reach, reach, reach. Lift them up, 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 up. Lower the arms down, step forward. Whew, shake it out. One more with our weights. Step back again with the other leg. Oh, wait, we might have to do 2 because my bend, hold on. So we're even. Okay, arms out to a T. This is a nice side bend. So you're just going to bend towards the bent knee, towards that front leg. So again, having a little bit of weight just kind of helps draw that shoulder down. Opening up the side body. Good. Come back up with control. Lower the arms down. Step forward. Switch sides. Arms to your T, side bend to the bent leg. That's the harder part. Maybe you feel now a stretch. This side, I feel much more stretch in that back leg and that hip. And come center. And step forward. Ooh, and set the weights down. Okay, one more without weights today. Our standing bird dog. So opposite arm, opposite leg. So I just want you to reach. Right arm and left leg behind you. And down. Everyone see? Right arm, left leg. So I'm just reaching that leg up and away. And down. And again, reach. And down. And reach. So this is, we call it swimming. So sometimes we're on the mat, we're on our stomachs prone on the mat, and we lift opposite arm, opposite leg. It helps work your back, helps work your glutes and hamstrings. Puts us into a little extension again. And reach. Lift. And reach. Last time, lift. And reach. Nice. All right, turn your chairs. Let's come into some plank work. You can use your chair. You can even use a wall. So if ever the plank doesn't feel great coming down to the chair, you can always stand an arm's length from a wall and just hold plank there. So bring your hands to the chair and walk the feet back. And today I'm going to keep that Pilates stance. So I'm going to keep my heels together. Oop, I'm too far away. So notice that. Can you walk to where your shoulders are right over your wrists? So sometimes we're way back here, and I'd like us to get to where the shoulders come right over the wrists. Now squeeze the legs together, push the chair away, pull the stomach in, and then just hold here for a moment and breathe. Keep the head up in line too. See, because I know I did that. I dropped my head. So bring the head back in line. Work the neck as well. And then if that's feeling fine, you can add a few knee taps or just to continue to hold plank and breathe. If at any time it's too much, just sink those heels down into your L stretch. Last little knee tap. And now we can lower those heels and open the feet parallel. Push the palms into the top of the chair. And even come wider today now. Toe heel it out wide, bending the knees, and then really just sending the tailbone away from you. Keeping the head between those elbows, so don't let the head drop further down than the arms. Stretching here. And then straighten the legs, toe heel back into parallel. And then again, just straighten the legs here, stretch through the calf. Push the arms further down into the chair, really push with that underarm into the chair. Feel that stretch under the arms. Good, and then bend the knees as you walk towards the chair and roll on up. Nice. All right, let's turn the chair facing front again and have a seat. All right, just doing a little reverse plank. So again, just working the back. Options here just to hold this or try and slide off the chair, right? So option one is we're sitting the front of our chair, feet flat. Push your palms into the chair and just lengthen the arms. Right, just imagine you could, slide off the chair from here. But again, we're working our arms here in our upper back. And then you might be able to just slide forward, even just a little bit, and slide back. Good, slide forward, hold. That's it, exactly. We're just working, it's just plank in reverse. Just think plank in reverse. And back. Nice work. One more. Push, tighten your seat a little bit. And just those straight arms, you're just getting long and tall. And down. Nice work. Whew. It's very important to keep the back strong. And other side. And that's a nice way to do it. Sometimes push-ups get a lot on our elbows and shoulders. And then take your triceps stretch here. So bending that left arm. And then today, see if you can take your hand behind your back and see if you can walk your fingers towards one another. Maybe clasp the finger and keep the head upright. That's it, good. So this is obviously my good side. I don't think we're gonna get there on the other side then. And release. Woo. Other side. Oh yes, here we go. Gently pull that elbow up towards the ceiling and then bring the other arm down and behind. I'm gonna turn so you can see I'm just barely there. It is work on this side. Roll this shoulder back to help get there. And release. Nice. Coming back to that four stretch here after doing some of that standing and lunge work. Take your right foot up and on. Hinge and sit up tall through this one. Good. Then come forward. Whew. And then see if you can fold over the legs. Nice. Come back up. Other side. First, just sit nice and tall. Press the hip open. And then fold. And see how far you can fold today. And come up. Good. Reach your arms out to the side. Take a little nerve stretch. Flex those wrists. Bring the arms in front. Flip the palms. Stretch that right hand. Bringing those fingers towards you. Good. And the other hand. And down. Nice. Let's finish with 3 big breaths. Inhale. Arms up. Look up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And we are done.